Hello everyone and welcome back to the Ryan Retro channel. Today is a very exciting day because I have not just one, but two boxes from Retroid that I paid for with my own money. So let's get these on the table and unbox them, and I'll share my first impressions with you and my girlfriend's first impressions too. So stay tuned for that. So let's get them on the table and unboxed. Let's start with the cheaper of the two, which is the vertical one. Let's get this open and see what it looks like. I'm really excited to see this one. Oh, look at that. I'm very excited by this colorway. It's yellow and blue like the original Pokemon style Game Boy Color. But for me, oh, that is beautiful. For me, it reminds me of my Pokemon Nintendo 64. Oh, that is absolutely lovely. Feels nice in the hand, and that screen looks pretty big, although I am seeing the bezels around the edge. I did on first impression think that the actual screen stretched this far, which would be nuts. But let's get the screen turned on and see how big it actually looks. Let's just have a quick little look at the device before we do that. So we have this D-pad, which feels very similar to other Retroid D-pads. We have the buttons, which are definitely quieter than other Retroid handhelds. That is really nice. We have these off-centered select and start buttons that are a bit clicky. They're kind of clicky and mushy at the same time. I'm quite OCD with things being in the middle, so this is kind of bothering me a little bit, but I think I'll get used to it, and I think these lines kind of help frame them as well. We also have this button in the middle, which has no description whatsoever. I can only imagine it's either a home button or some kind of menu button. On the left side, we have the power button and the volume buttons, which feel nice. On the other side, we have nothing except a little hole. I'm not sure yet if that's a kind of reset button or maybe some kind of microphone. On the top, we have a USB-C port, a headphone jack, and the flap to the SD card, which let's check how nice that flap is. It's basically the same one in the Retroid Pocket 5. Very nice. On the bottom, we have absolutely nothing. On the back, we have what looks like a fan grill here to get some nice ventilation going, and also, which may be more ventilation here, or maybe a speaker. And then we have the 4 back buttons, similar to the ones we see on devices like the Trim UI Brick, although these ones seem quite nicely molded for fingers. First impression of these, they don't feel very nice to me. They feel a little bit, they feel very comfortable. And after pressing them a few times, actually, I think they're okay. Let's see what I think of it after maybe a few days. We have the Retroid Pocket logo on the back, no branding on the front, which is really nice. Here, I assume actually is the speaker on the front. And overall, the hardware feels pretty nice. Let's get the screen turned on and just see what it looks like. There we go, the Retroid Pocket logo that I'm extremely familiar with by this point. And the Retroid Startup settings screen, which I'm also very familiar with, as you'll see if you watch my Retroid Pocket 5 setup guide. So for now, we'll put this to the side. We'll just check this is indeed a touch screen. And first impressions of this screen, it looks excellent. The text quality is razor sharp. It's bright, has great viewing angles. Looks like a great device. Let's for now turn the screen off. Let's have a quick look at what else comes in the box. We have a USB-A to C power cable, which I won't use because I use the same USB-C to C cable for everything. And that seems to be it. So it's just the charging cable, the device itself, and this one piece of card, which looks like the device on top, and on the back has some system specs and shows you what each button is. Nice and minimal. Let's get this off the table now and have a look at our second device. This is the more expensive one and really the star of the show. Let's get it opened up. Once again, we have a little card showing what it looks like, just in case you can't use your eyes to see the device itself. And as expected, on the other side, we have the system specs and showing what each button is. Nice and minimalist. This time, let's take the device out and put it to the side. And first, let's see what comes in the box. And no surprise, it's the exact same USB-A to C cable. Taking out the plastic just to ensure there's no secret hidden goodies underneath. And nope, there is absolutely nothing else. So let's now put that box to the side and let's get out what is really the main star of the show. And oh, that is pretty nice. Immediate impressions upon holding this is it feels like something of pretty decent quality. We have that big air vent on the back, the Retroid Pocket branding, some hideous design on the top. I have no idea what they were thinking. You can also notice fingerprints getting on there immediately as well. I am coming up with my own few logo designs I'm going to put on the top here, which you'll see in my upcoming videos soon. But let's take more of a little tour around the outside before we get inside. We have the L1 and R1 buttons, which are nice and clicky. We have the L2 and R2 analog triggers, which have nice travel to them. The texture and feel of them remind me of the Odin 2 Portal. Very nice, nicely contoured to fit your fingers. Really nice design here. The front edge here is almost identical to the top side of the Retroid Classic, just slightly rearranged. We have a headphone jack, we have USB-C ports, and we have, once again, the SD card door. Let's just give that a quick test. And this time it opens in the same fashion as the Odin 2 Portal. Once again, very nice SD card door, which is not the case for all of these handhelds, let me tell you. On the top, we have what I assume is an air vent. We also have a lanyard hole here if you want to get a wrist strap, which they sell separately for I think a few dollars. Now let's get into the device. Let's open it up. Oh, that is very nice. That is lovely. The analog sticks I assume are the same ones in the Retroid Pocket 5, which are fantastic. Although the stick caps are different, they seem a little convex compared to the more concave ones on the Retroid Pocket 5. Feel absolutely lovely. And we have what's been quite a polarizing and divisive control layout here. When I've been looking at people's reviews and first impressions on the internet, people are very mixed on whether they like this or not. With the two sticks at the top, and then you have to move your thumbs down to the D-pad or the face buttons. Some people have said if you hold the device in a way where you move your thumbs diagonally like this, then it will be comfortable. If you're holding your thumbs like this and then moving them like this and bending the thumbs too much, it's going to be uncomfortable, which makes sense. So let's see how it goes over time. Right away, feels pretty nice. We also have all the other buttons right in the middle here in kind of an awkward place, like your start and select buttons here, and then further in your home and power button. We also seem to be missing a back button that most Android devices have. Let's press that power button and turn on the screen. It should be the same one in the Retroid Pocket 5, which is a beautiful panel. And we also have two different angles we can put the screen at. We have this one, which I believe is around 150 degrees, and then we have a full 180 degree angle too. This 150 degree angle is the primary position, so it means it's really easy to snap to this position. Moving to the second position like this, it's a much weaker snap, and it's actually quite easy to push it back to that 150 again. It requires quite a bit of force to get it open to 180 degrees, but no force whatsoever to move back to 150. And then if I want to use a different angle, like maybe somewhere in the middle like this, it feels like it's just going to flop one way or the other. It does seem to be holding pretty well, but I feel that it really wants to snap back to that position again. I think I would prefer it if there was no snap whatsoever, and any position was available. I mean, I'm not sure when you'd actually want to use something at a position like this. Maybe if it's on your belly when you're laying in bed, but it would just be nice to have options. So here we are once again in that very familiar startup screen that we are used to on all Retroid devices. I'll get into this soon, but for now, I want to do one more test, which is the girlfriend test. My first impressions of these devices are really good. They feel quality, but let's see what my girlfriend's impressions are. So let's welcome the Ryan Retro girlfriend. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, so here we have two new gaming handheld devices. Which one do you want to pick first?
I want this.
Okay, this one. Okay, let's look at this one. So open it up.
Yeah.
And let me know your first impression. What do you think about it?
Cute.
It's cute? What do you think about the color?
I like this yellow color and yellow and blue. Oh, touch is good.
Feels good?
It's like baby toys.
Like a baby toy.
Looks like baby toys.
Yeah, it is. It's similar to one I had when I was a kid.
Kiawa.
What do you think about the buttons on the back?
Feels weird.
Feels weird. Do you think it's comfortable?
Yeah.
So it's based on this Pokemon Game Boy from when I was a kid.
Oh,
It's similar, right?
Similar, right? Yeah.
Tokatte.
Tokata. Exactly same.
Yeah, it's very similar, just it has a few extra buttons around here. Okay, let's look at the next one. So let's open this up.
Oh, looks more fancy.
Oh, you think it's more fancy than this one?
Yeah. 우와, 이거 뭐야? Computer?
Yeah, it's like a little pocket computer, right? I didn't set it up yet, so this is just the setup screen.
Wow.
Later I'll show you it's set up. But for
Where
now,
is Korean?
you can find maybe.
Other language.
Korean's always at the bottom.
한국어. This is North Korean.
Is it North Korean?
North Korean. This is South Korean. So I'm going to choose South Korean.
Well, they even accommodate all the North Koreans who might be buying this.
I have no idea.
So what do you think about this? You can hold it at like two different angles. This angle, or you can open it up like this too.
But I don't like this design.
The color?
Color and this design.
Oh, really? The flip style? I got the basic black one. There are other colors as well.
Ah, really?
Let me show you the other colors. So there is this black, there is a purple one, there's a kind of transparent green color, and there's this gray and purple one. So which one do you like? Which would you pick if you were going to get one?
Blue. Sorry, purple.
Purple one? Yeah, so it's a bit basic black, but I like the basic option.
It's not bad.
Not bad.
But I'm gonna choose this one.
Oh, really? Your first impression, you said that this one is more fancy, but now you prefer this one? Because of the color or what?
Color and cute style. I like
You
cute
like the
style.
cute style, yeah. When you turn on the
Yellow.
screen, they're like the same starting screen.
Oh,
It's
really?
very similar, except also this is like a square screen and this is a rectangular screen
Well,
too.
I think this one is easy to bring or
Yeah.
to travel.
Well, this one you can like fold it up and bring it too, and then they're similar.
But looks crappy.
It looks crappy. What looks crappy about it? The color? This thing?
Everything.
What do you think about this circle on the top?
This one is crappy.
Right.
Circle one.
I don't think I've heard a single person in the world say they like this
Why?
because it's just so random. What is it? What do you think it looks like?
Nothing.
Yeah, so I'm going to print out some stickers and cover this with something fun. So
Yeah.
now, how much do you think these two are worth? How much do you think this is? This Pikachu style handheld.
Around 80 USD.
You think it's $80?
$70 or 80. $70 or $80.
$70 or $80, okay. And then how much do you think this one is? This
This
flipping
one,
one.
this one is more expensive.
Oh, why do you think it's more expensive?
It costs flip.
Because it flips?
Flips
also-
and more big.
And it has these like analog sticks that this doesn't have as well.
That's why.
Yeah. So
Yes.
this one's about $70 or $80. Then how
Yeah.
much do you think this flipping one is?
$70.
Yes.
$120.
Okay. So the girlfriend predictions are $70 and $120. You almost got $120 right,
Yeah.
but for this one. This one is $129.
Why?
And because it's actually really powerful. It can play a lot of games, more than other
Too
ones
much.
of this shape.
Too much.
Too much, okay.
And this one. How about this,
This one is much more powerful than this one. So that's $129.
Yeah.
This is $229.
Liar.
Really? So combined, we're looking at about $360.
No way.
Although
no
if you
way.
buy them together, you do get a little bit of a discount.
It's too much.
You think it's too much? So
Should be $120.
should be 120, should be 70, but it's 230, 130.
Oh my god.
So the Retroid Pocket Classic and the Retroid Pocket Flip are not girlfriend approved, unfortunately. But if you would like to buy one for yourself, check out my affiliate link in the description to buy one from the official Retroid website where I bought these. But maybe just check with your girlfriend first if you're allowed to buy them.
This one ugly.